What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be getting to as many Christian rock and metal songs as possible, reacting to all of them with my thoughts on the song and the messages of the song. And this is going to be an overhaul of a bunch of different bands, a bunch of different songs. And so I can't even tell you what I'm getting to because I haven't gotten to it yet. And I'm going to try to get to as many as possible. So if you're interested in something like that, then stay tuned because it's coming your way right now. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that you're having a beautiful day. Like I said, I'm going to be getting to as many of these as possible. But before I get into that, if you don't know who I am, my name is Adam Castro, and this is Sanctify Studios, where I like to create and examine content with a sanctifying and biblical perspective. And I like to highlight those artists who are intentional about creating sanctifying and biblical content, and try to keep it within the family of Christian rock and metal. I have ventured outside of that, but there's been a growing long list of songs that I haven't been able to get to in the Christian rock and metal world. And so that's the first come, first serve for me. There's obviously worship music that I'd love to get to, hip hop, softer, more contemporary stuff. And I do still want to get to that. But that's only if I get through this big long list. And so if you're interested in stuff like that, then you can go ahead and do me a huge favor. You can leave this video a thumbs up, you can hit the subscribe button, and you can hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new videos come your way. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. I've got this long list, but I know I'm missing bands. I know I'm missing releases. There was Heal the Hurt that just came out last night. We've got new Zana. We've got the new Convictions album that just came out. And so there's a lot of new music. I still haven't gotten to Bloodlines. A lot of that new stuff I'm going to try to get to in another video. There's a lot of bands that I've kind of kept on the back burner for a while, and I want to make sure to get to them first before I dive into like New Memphis Mayfire, all of the Caleb Hiles kind of stuff. And I want to get to all of it, but I don't want to be unfair to a lot of these other bands that I'm sure have been waiting for some sort of a reaction, or maybe not. But I do know one in particular that I want to get to first, and we will get to that. But one of the best ways that you can support this channel, other than subscribing, other than leaving a thumbs up, is by supporting my band. I've got a band called Classic Disaster, and we released our new EP, Too Blind to See. And so here's a little taste of that right here.
Open up your eyes, you'll see. Open up your eyes, you'll see.
And so if you get a chance to, after this video, you can go check us out. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram at Classic Disaster. All that fun stuff. All right, we're ready. We're ready to jump into it, you guys. And the first band that I want to go over is a band that I've really been meaning to react to. Man, when did this song come out? Let's bring this up real quick. I'm gonna go on this other page. This came out 7 months ago, you guys. Okay, so this is a band called Shapeless Ape, and the song is called Wide Awake. And I'm really excited to share the song with you guys. There's a little bit of mystery behind this. There's a mystery artist. It's an artist that you may know. He's in the Christian rock and metal family. And this is a solvable mystery. It was not a solvable mystery prior, but it is a solvable mystery now. So if you want to look and try to find the answer to who this is, come back in the comments and let's talk about it. But I'm going to stay true to the original intention and not tell you who this is. But this song is called Wide Awake, and we're going to check it out right now. Here's the official lyric video for the band Shapeless Ape, Wide Awake. Let's check it out.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me. Screaming at the screen, getting all worked up. I guess we all have to change because you've had enough. You say you're beaten and you're but you're not dead yet. So you'll teach us all a lesson we won't soon forget. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake.
This really brings me back to like old school Project 86.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake.
Just a moving riff.
So no need to shake me. Everyone's a narcissist. Well, everyone like you. We all just can't wait to hear your sacrosanct point of view.
It feels very punk rock.
To hear this into somebody who are just preambles meant to tell us our authority is you. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me.
So good.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So no need to shake me.
Woo.
A few years ago.
All right. So let me see. Let me back it up. We're backing it up. There we go. Oh, I'm so horrible at this, you guys. Okay, so wide awake. So as you could hear, this felt very raw. This felt very old school Project 86. But the lyrics and the way that the vocals were done felt very punk rock to me. And it felt really like fun. Like there was a fun aspect to this song. It almost felt almost Family Force 5-y, Project 86-y, you know, like if there was ever a blend between those two bands, a real moving riff, right? You know, like very, very moving kind of riff. It felt very Project 86 like. Screaming vocals you could get behind. Like if this was played live, I could see a bunch of people yelling this out. And that was kind of the punk rock aspect too. Like if you notice in a lot of punk rock songs, you've got a chorus where it's repeatable, it's shoutable, and that was really cool to hear. And then you've got this awesome solo. Again, a little playful. Yeah, just so good with that riff in the background there. Really, really cool. I'm excited to hear more. This was Shapeless Ape. And again, this is a little bit of a mystery of who created this. It's a solvable mystery unless that artist makes it unsolvable. But I'll let you guys figure that out and then come back to the comments and let's talk about it. If you do figure it out, come back to the comments and let's talk about it. Okay, so you got a little tease of what's next. So next up, we are going to be talking about Dead Set Saints. And is this the music video? I think they had a music video for that. Let me look this up really quick. I know, so professional. I'm not about being professional here, guys. I'm sorry. This is the official lyric video. Okay. Let's check this one out. Cool. All right. Dead Set Saints. I'll start it over. I don't really know much about Dead Set Saints. This is featuring Disciple, so of course I had to cover it. Disciple is my favorite band. And I do believe if we've got some... Yeah, so music production by Andrew Stanton, which is awesome. Mastered by Andrew Stanton. Mixed by Jake Jones, cool. And video produced by Cheris Miller. So, all in the family. Andrew Stanton is a part of Disciple. And love Andrew Stanton. He does awesome things. So I'm assuming this is going to be some really great quality guitar sounds, really big sounding guitars, because that's something that Andrew Stanton does really, really well. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here is Live Like I Believe featuring Disciple by Dead Set Saints. Here we go. Nice. Real punchy. Great vocal change there, coming forward a little bit. Got the tambourine in the background. Ooh, I like that extra layer there. Sounds great. And great message.
I'm taking hold of the vision.
Kevin Young. Woo.
I feel the weight of your heart for this broken world. I am a slave to the mission. You are the key, Jesus. Nothing else matters now.
Nice.
If you gave your life for me, then why do I deny you? You deserve my all true long if I hesitate today. Gonna live like I believe.
Ooh. It's my favorite kind of guitar tone right there. So good.
If he's living inside, then what do I hide? Don't bite my time. Gotta let the light shine. I've been waiting for awakening inside my heart. Father, fill me with your fire for a brand new start.
I was waiting for that. Cool. Nice. Ooh, heavy. Ooh, I love that that kept going.
If you
So good.
gave your life for me, then why do I deny you? You deserve my all true long if I hesitate today. I gotta live like I believe.
I love that background guitar part there too. That came in earlier. Really adds to the movement of the song. Really big at the end there. So good. Woo. Yeah, really good, you guys. Really, really good. Great job. Great job creating this, because when I had first intended to react to the song, I had that other clip, which was just that cover. And so I'm really glad that you put this video, even though it's just you guys there with the lyrics, like it just adds so much energy and makes it really entertaining for me. And then you get to see who you are. And that's always a plus. And I love that you were able to bring that energy. and no matter what setup, no matter, you know, how big or small, like it just really helps to see who is playing this and who are the people behind the song. So I can't stress that enough. If you're an artist who has the ability, and this is something that even for my band, like we have to make those choices and say, well, how are we going to make this entertaining for our videos? How are we going to find creative ways to do this? It's just so entertaining and way more helpful to have something like this than just a cover. And then I love that you guys put different effects on it and everything. So that was really cool too. So thank you for doing that. The song was really, really cool. I love that these are just top-notch guitar tones. Sounded really, really good. Let me see. We get that right from the beginning. Yeah. Just really solid, big sound, which is awesome. Real full, which was definitely a plus for a song like this. I also really love that this had a very similar sound to there's like a niche that is edgy Christian rock. Like it's not metalcore, it's not super metally, but it's also not super rock either. Like there's breakdowns and there's these guitar tones that are so metal. But it definitely leans in a rock way as well. You've got bands like Decipher Down that are there. You've got Relentless Flood that's there. Disciple kind of leans a little heavier, but Disciple's there too. And I love that this band Dead Set Saints is right there in that spot, because it's a fun place to be, because you can have messages like this one and tones like this and beautiful, awesome sections of the song, like in the bridge, that feel very metal, but it's accessible. It's like a little bit more widely accessible. So I love that was there. Lyrics are definitely really awesome. It's that feeling of like, hey, I don't want to hesitate. I don't want to hold back from the opportunities that God gives me to live out my faith. And so I want to live like I believe. I hadn't been living like I believed. I was hesitating. I wasn't taking opportunities. Why do I do this? Why do I deny you? Right? Like right here in the song, you deserve my all. So I love that that's the message of the song. It's a very unifying to the church kind of message. And definitely an anthem that the church can get behind, Christian rock and metal fans can get behind, of just like, yeah, let's not pass on those opportunities. I think of Cutlass, you know, it's like me to never see when it came, when it went, and when it's gone away. We want to take those opportunities when they come and not just let them pass by. So I love that that's the message. Gave me, you know, the protest is kind of in that spot too, right? It gave me kind of greater vibes. And that anthemic theme where it's like, yeah, we all shouldn't be doing this for the money. We all shouldn't be doing this for the fame. Do it for the glory of God. And that it felt very similar here, where it's like, let's live like we believe, right? People are watching and God is watching. Let's really make sure that we live like we believe. We got Kevin Young's feature, which was amazing. Kevin Young's vocals are always on point. Slave to the mission. Great line there. Yeah, coming in here. So really, really great. And then, oh, this bridge, you guys. This bridge. Let's play that again really quick. I just want to play that awesome section here. Such a great guitar tone here. Like Pillar Turn It Up vibes, right? Pillar Turn It Up vibes, right? Am I right? Can you hear that, you guys? If you like to turn it up, gonna live it loud. Like to turn it up, live it loud. Right. Totally Pillar Turn It Up vibes. Oh, did we already go through all the breakdown stuff? I don't think so. Yeah, that was great. That was awesome. And then we get this. Guys, let's normalize just awesome moments in a song like this where I don't want it to stop. And then it doesn't stop. So good. And then it keeps going with this little outro section and the hold. So really, really cool. Obviously, if you play that live, you have to find ways to still make all that entertaining. But when you listen to it, like if I'm working out, I don't want that to stop. I'm going to want that to keep going. And it's such a great little moment in the song that's extended out. And I love that it's extended out. It's like, I feel like it's a better problem to have a section longer. And maybe this is backwards, because I'm sure for the sake of more streams and more listens, I know that I get this way. When you hear a part that you really like and it's too short, then you go back and you listen to the song again because you want to hear that part. Sometimes it's when there's like a riff that's only in one part of the song and it's barely there, and you're like, oh, I love it so much, I want to hear it again. So you listen to the song again, and it's kind of a way to get more streams. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure that's a tactic or whatever. But I feel like, as a music enjoyer, as a song listener, I want those parts to last as long as I want them to last. And it's almost a better problem for them to be too long than for them to be too short, you know? I just really love that they extended that out as much as they did. So really great, you guys. Love the song. Sounds great. Sounds amazing. Really great job with it. I'm going to be going back to my playlist over here if I can find it, and seeing if I can. Yep, there we are. Okay, cool. So we checked out Shapeless Ape, we checked out Dead Set Saints, and now we're going to be looking at, hopefully not an ad. Nope, not an ad. Okay, cool. We're going to be looking at Masked Prophet's song Blameless Sacrifice. Oh, sorry, no. Blameless Sacrifice's song Masked Prophets. This is a brother in the Christian metal forums, and really cool when you get to see something start off in the community and then continue to grow into something like this. I had a sneak peek of the song, and I haven't listened to it in a while, but I remember hearing it and just being like, man, this is really great, and I have to make sure that I share this, and here we are. So the song came out, what, April? How many months ago is that? I don't know. Too many. Subscribing. But we're going to check this out now. Blameless Sacrifice and their song Masked Prophets. Let's check it out. Nice. A little on the grid, right, musically, which is fine. You know, it's a style, it's a thing. Love that synth that came in, really added some drama to the song. The video went black. Great variety to the screams there. It sounds great. I like that. That little synth there adds so much to the song. It's so cool. Oof. Nice. Nice. Oh, I love when there's that little bit of extra fade with the guitars, and sometimes the disconnect. Really cool song, really awesome song, real heavy, definitely leaning more on the metal side with this one. And I feel bad for saying this because I just said the opposite in the last song, but the exception to the rule of it being a better problem to have it longer than you want than shorter is when it's something that is present in the song for the whole time. So the beginning riff here, where we get this that synth could have come in right here, and that probably would have been enough to create the suspense, shave off an extra 10-15 seconds of the song, and just kind of got you to the lyrics faster, because the energy keeps going right when the lyrics jump in, and that's really exciting from that point on. And we get that riff and that breakdown throughout the song. So we know it's coming back. We know that it's not something that we'll necessarily miss because we're getting more of it later on in the song. And the beginning of the lyrics start 45 seconds in, and sometimes that can be a deterrent for some people waiting too long for a song to start. But right from the beginning, we know what the topic and theme of the song is, right? False prophets, peddling lies, a gospel of deceit, leading sheep to the slaughter. This is a call out song. This is, calling out the false prophets in an extreme way, which is awesome because it needs to be called out. Really, really well done musically and lyrically. There's a part here I really, really loved. You get the normal, biblical references, right? Brood of vipers, sheep-faced wolf pack. You're getting a lot of these imageries that the Bible talks about. They wear a mask of piety. Hearts are black, false beliefs, all that stuff. Use the twist the scriptures to justify their sin, which is true. That happens a lot. That reminds me of like Pharisees from Memphis Mayfire, right? You twist the words of the gospel to glorify yourself, but this is not about you, right? Like, really great way of kind of having similar lyrics to that and finding a way to create it in context here. But I don't think I've ever heard this way of saying this. Beware the false teachers who come in sheep's attire. That was really cool. I just love the way that rolled off the tongue there in the chorus. I think this was the chorus. Really love that. Definitely hope to hear the vocals a little louder in other songs, because I think that you could probably make that a little bit bigger, and that would have added even more oomph to the song. And but I really love that. It's just such a great line. The teachers who come in sheep's attire, the ravenous wolves with hearts of greedy fire. The sheep's attire thing just sounds like the right kind of, I don't know. It's just a thoughtful lyric, I guess. It's really cool. They seek to lead astray the flock of God's elect, but will expose their deeds, and their lies will reject. Just really great lyrics, all calling out the sin of false prophets and false teachers, masked prophets, people who are pointing themselves out to, or people who are pretending to be of the flock, pretending to be sheep, when in reality they're wolves, and they are doing it for selfish gain, greed, whatever it may be, and they're not living up to the calling or the standards that God has created for them, that pastors or teachers should be having. Very similar to the message from Stained Glass, Heal the Hurt, and Holy Name, the one I reacted to in the last video. And guys, this is just a really common theme. And, if you're a influencer or a pastor or someone who, I don't even want to say an influencer. Like I've said it before, I am not your pastor. I'm not responsible for you spiritually, right? We'll talk about these spiritual things. We'll talk about these biblical topics and these songs. We're in a community together, and I want to have these conversations with you. But a pastor has responsibility for his flock. Like there is a biblical, God-ordained responsibility that is given to pastors for their congregation and for their flock. And if they abuse that, then it's on them. Like they have to answer for that. That's a weighty thing. That's a big deal. And I don't think that pastors always treat it like a big deal. And some of them just treat it like a job, and they get paid. And so they just do the job and get their money. And it's an easy occupation because it's something that they can manipulate and be good at doing pastoring, or be good at doing sermons or whatever. But in reality, they don't really take ownership of that responsibility. And guys, we got to make sure that doesn't happen. We got to make sure that we are better than that we are doing better than that, and that we actually take the calling, the biblical calling of pastoral mentorship and discipleship and leadership seriously. And I feel like we don't always do that to the best that we can. So I love that there's songs like this that are just calling it out and saying, hey, we need to make sure that we don't follow these people. We are not going to fall into this, broken system. Our song by Classic Disaster touches on this a little bit too. It's just like, I do not want to be a part of this broken system. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to leave this, and we're going to fight to stand, like I say, we'll stand firm on God's truth, unchanging word. We'll never bow down to the lies of this world. That's exactly what we want to do. So great song, great message. I love it. All right, so we are moving on, and we've got a new song. Let me see if this is a new song. Getting an ad. All right, that's okay. Wait till that passes. I don't know what they're trying to market to me. All right, Fight the Fade. New song. Is it new? 3 weeks ago. Yep, new enough. All right, cool. Quarantine. It's a nice name. Very 2020. Fight the Fade. Solid band. Solid sound. Definitely the kind of, I would say they're kind of in that same spot too, with that like Christian rock leaning to metal, with that extra edgy heaviness that really connects with a broader audience. I know for me, I need something heavy. I need something that has a little bite to it, a little bit of bite to it. And so Fight the Fade has proven to have that in their songs. So I'm really excited to check this song out. Let's go ahead and do that. Here is Quarantine by Fight the Fade. Nice.
I'm sick and I need some
Killer chorus. Such a great chorus. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Honestly, this chorus is so good. This chorus is so good. I almost wish I heard more of it and more variations of it. I love what you did with it in the bridge there. Where is it? You give a moment of that emotion seeping through. It honestly would have even been cool to hear that at the beginning, and then we get it back in the bridge, because this is just such a great chorus. That melody line, the words, quarantine, stay away from me. Man, that's so good. Yeah, Quarantine, the latest hard rock anthem from Fight the Fade, delves into the turmoil of isolation and self-reliance. This is one of those times where this is a great song, start to finish. I love that it is packaged the way that it is, and maybe live it would be cool to hear an expanded version, because the song is 3 minutes, and I know that that's kind of our attention spans these days. But when you got a song like this with a chorus like that, these are the kind of words that people want to sing, Are the lyrics here? I don't think so. That's okay. Quarantine, stay away from me. What are the words real quick? Yeah. So quarantine, stay away from me. I separate myself for my own sanity. Like I can relate to that right now. I'm going through something right now where I feel like there's a specific situation where I can talk to the people close to me, but I can't really say anything to anyone that'll be able to do anything about it. And so I feel like I just have to quarantine myself in this way. and just stay away from like that whole situation, just stay away from me so I can keep my sanity. Like I just have to stop thinking about, like, that's something I feel like I can relate to right now. You know, the beginning of the song saying I got this sickness and I want to do it myself. And that's the problem, right? Because we can't always do it ourselves. We need God to help us through it, or the people around us. God uses the people around us to help us through it. But then we get to these places where it's like, man, sometimes I don't even want anybody else to be a part of it. I quarantine myself away from people so that I can keep my sanity. When you've got a chorus like that, man, overplay it, over sing it. And I hope live that happens, because this is like a 11 out of 10 kind of chorus. Really, really great stuff. And yeah, I would love to hear more of it. I'm gonna hear more of it because it's gonna go in a playlist and it's gonna be listened to a lot. But yeah, great job, you guys, and a great topic. Again, like I love that they weren't afraid to even use quarantine, because I think all the 2020 buzzwords have been used, right, of escape and locked in a cage and quarantine and contagion and all the words, right, from 2020. But people are still feeling this, you know, people still feel this way. And there's a practical side of that too. Like a lot of times in 2020, we're going through all this stuff. And so you might be writing about it in 2020. It doesn't come out until 2024, right? Because of whatever the labels or the time it takes to get the other songs down and finally record everything. So this could very well be a song that was written during all of that time that's finally gotten out. But it is still a relatable thing. And it's great that they threw this theme into the song. And yeah, I love it. Got us to 700. Awesome. But great job. Fight the Fade again. Solid band, solid sound. You can never go wrong listening to a Fight the Fade song, and obviously a killer chorus. Like that's I don't know, just those choruses that you know are going to stick with you, that you want to hear again. That's that kind of a chorus. So good job, guys. Excellent writing. Okay, let's see. All right, cool. Yes. Next we got, let me turn that off in case there's an ad. And nope, no ad. Cool. All right, so we got Behold the Beloved. If I can pause this thing. All right, cool. Oh, nope. Sorry, guys. Again, so professional. We're getting through it. Okay. Behold the Beloved. I think I've heard other songs from them, and I do know, let me see what the credits are here, because I'm pretty sure that Andrew Stanton was involved with this one too. I don't see it on this, but I am pretty sure Andrew Stanton was involved with this one. And again, everything that Andrew Stanton's a part of is awesome. And so if I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm pretty sure nothing there, but it's all good. I just want to double check so I'm not saying the wrong things, you know. But Behold the Beloved, song Power Play, and I'm excited to check it out. Let's do it. Oh, nice. Ooh. Big guitars. I love that synth in the background. Just adding a thick layer to the sound. Nice. Nice. Woo! Nice guitars. Great vocals. I love the energy coming through. Nice. In gear and all that stuff. It's awesome. Playing the hockey stick. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Oh, do we have a breakdown?
Darkness is making a death wish. So let's send a message.
Nice. 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 Solid, you guys. Oh. Solid, you guys. This is a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 songs. Or, yeah, 11 out of 10 kind of a song. Really awesome that you were able to do this video in the skate ring. What do you call it? The hockey ring? That's a hockey ring, right? I don't watch enough hockey to know, which is a mortal sin to the Andrew Stanton crew, I'm sure. But really cool. So much fun. The song was so much fun. The video was so much fun. You know, sometimes when you're just in one setting, it can be hard to create energy from that, but they did a great job of creating that energy with the different shots and the different panning and close-ups and everything, and everybody was moving, having fun. So they did a really good job with the video. And the song is just a killer song. It's very much a sports song, a workout song. We're on the power play. Like, you got the solo in the middle of the, interlude between the chorus and the next verse. You got the solo in the bridge. Great solos, by the way. Energy all throughout the song. Attitude all the way through. Big sound. Honestly, really, really awesome. And this chorus, really singable chorus. Kind of reminded me of cool pre-chorus even leading up to that. The chorus kind of reminded me of that one Hawk Nelson song, Crazy Love. Do you remember that one? Where it's like... The power of crazy love. Yeah, just reminded me of that. And it's so cool when you can create a new chorus from similar kinds of melodies, because one thing I love about this chorus is that ending there. Hold on. Every inch, like that's a really cool like introduction to the second half of the chorus. So really, really great job with that. Really singable, really catchy, great fun, great energy, super awesome solos, great thick big sound. And your average just kind of fun sports themed fight, power play, workout, that kind of a song. Let me read what they got right here. Power Play was written as an encouraging, strong, empowering anthem song. The thought process of creating a hockey-based song and making it relatable to everyone, regardless if they watch the sport, was the biggest task. Using analogies, but not too many, that it becomes cheesy or takes away from the ultimate meaning. In hockey, a power play is when one team gets a penalty and loses a player on the ice. Thus, the other team now has an extra player on the ice, 5-on-4. This is our message. We as Christians have the upper hand on Satan. We have the extra man. Woo, it's super cool. And his name is Jesus. He died and rose again and put death in a box. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome analogy. Even with that advantage, Satan will still bring trials and hardships our way. He will come knocking at our door, trying to steal our joy and our soul. It's the game of life, a grudge match, being face to face against the enemy and all he brings. Our encouragement is not to be scared or for the listener to keep their head up. Our encouragement is to not be scared, and for the listener to keep their head up high, knowing Yahweh is on their side, to push forward, wind up, and fire back, for we have the power of the King of Kings on our side. It's time we stand up and stand together and send a message to the enemy and, quite frankly, to this world that we are in. We will not back down. We will not quit, and we will fight for every inch. We're on the power play. Awesome. Just great. Great message, great song, real fun. Awesome job, you guys. So that is Power Play by Behold the Beloved. Throw it in your workout playlist, and yeah, check it out. All right, so we're moving on, and we're going to be checking out this newer band maybe. I'm not too familiar, but I did see this a while ago. So this song is from a couple months ago, 7 months ago. But I did want to make sure I shared it with you guys, because we don't get a lot of female-fronted bands, and when we do get one, it's fun to check it out and make sure that we promote. Let me see. Credits and special thank you. Yeah, Autumn Eve, Ben Cooper, Jake Jones. All right, that's a familiar name. Rock for Him, definitely familiar. Friends and Family. So let's check it out. So this is Blood, Sweat, and Tears by Autumn Eve. Let's check it out. Nice. Definitely a great sound. Nice. Nice. Really good sound. It reminds me of like older Icon for Hire, the first album. Same kind of attitude and great big rock sound. So good. Hitting the China. That's cool. Oh, great. Great moment right here. It's so good. That could have gone longer. That was awesome. No. Oh, we got more. It's the post-credit scene. Love doesn't harm. Agreed. Amen. Yeah, really great song. And like, okay, so I'm not sure if this is a newer band or if they've been around for a while. Is there anything else here? Got some lyrics, awesome. So like, I love that there's this crisis counseling and everything, these resources. That's awesome. This sound is so awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I love this blend of rock and energy and attitude. And like I said, it really reminds me of that early Icon for Hire, that first album. And obviously Icon for Hire kind of went a different direction with their music and with their messages. But I love this blend here. And I almost feel like there's a confidence in her vocals from the bridge to the end of the song that isn't necessarily there at the beginning of the song. And I just want to encourage you guys that you have a great sound and you have a great voice and you've got a great blend of all these awesome elements, and own it. Just own it, because this is such an awesome song. This is an awesome message. This is an awesome blend of all these elements, and I really think that there's something missing in the Christian rock world that you guys have. And this is not like a female fronted thing. Like Zana has a completely different sound. Icon for Hire right now has a completely different sound. There's other bands that have completely other sounds. This is just akin to that early Christian rock sound that almost has that grunge vibe to it, and a little bit of that. I feel like I heard orchestral stuff there too, but it was just a great sound, and I think that you guys do it really, really well. So own it, have that confidence. I just told this to a friend of mine who's recording one of his songs, and this is what I try to do when I'm recording my music too, is like, I know you're in front of a mic, and I know that we're worried about, singing too loud or being too quiet or whatever. But you're capturing an emotion from the lyrics, right? You're capturing what you want listeners to feel. It's not even just the words that you're saying, because it is the words, it is communication through the lyrics, but it's also what you want them to feel. And if it's confidence, and if it's aggression and power and resolve, then you have to make sure that you communicate that through your energy and through the personification of your voice. And so what I try to do is I try to picture in my mind, sometimes I'll close my eyes or I'll just try to picture it, that I'm in recording, I'm singing to a crowd, and someone in the crowd needs to hear this. Someone in the crowd is going to relate to this. And it's not with the intention of like making it so, but I just know that God works, and God will use this and use it for whoever is supposed to hear it and is supposed to connect with it. And someone is most likely going to. So I'm going to sing like someone is going to connect with it and have that confidence behind it. And I think that as vocalists, we have to try to do that, because we could be discouraged by the fact that it's our 10th take. We could be discouraged by like, oh, am I singing too loud in the mic? Like, oh, I heard feedback and I don't want that to happen. So we get scared of pushing hard, or we don't want to ruin our voice. And all that stuff has to be put away, because you're trying to communicate a feeling. And if it takes 15 takes to do it, then it takes 15 takes to do it, to get it right, to be like, no, that's how I want it to sound. Like, that's the confidence I want it to be there. And it doesn't have to be a perfect vocal performance. What it has to be is a perfect reflection of the emotion that you're trying to create from those lyrics. That's I think the key, because there's things you can do post-production, right? That you can add a little bit of a voice correction. You can pitch it a little, you can add a little reverb, you can do stuff like that. You can compress so that it doesn't get too loud or too quiet, but you can't get the emotion back. If you don't have it there, if you don't have the confidence, you can't create that. You can't just plug in confidence, And so I can't even put my finger on it, because it sounded great in the beginning, but there was something different from the bridge to the end that was there that wasn't necessarily there in the beginning. It sounded great all the way through, but just, own this sound, because it's such a great sound. Really, really great job, you guys. Autumn Eve, that was Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Great song and great band. Give them a follow and check them out. Okay, let's see what's next on the list. This is not a band I'm familiar with. I think they're, I think they follow the channel. And so thank you so much for hanging out and checking out these videos. This is a band called Crimson CRUX. Crimson CRUX. And this is a song called Teenage Rebel. So let's go ahead and check it out. This is a cold listen here, so I think I might have previewed a little bit, but I'll be checking this band out for the first time here. So let's do it. This is Teenage Rebel by Crimson CRUX. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just wanted to get that off the search. I'm so sorry. Let's start that over. Okay. Here is, I'm going to redo it on the notes, so that I'm not going to put it from before in the notes, in the show notes, and in the highlights. This is when we're starting it. So let's check it out. Here is Teenage Rebel by Crimson CRUX. Interesting start. Love the fuzzy guitar sound. Really great sound. Beautiful guitar too. Beautiful guitar and great rock look here.
The music
Nice. Any more energy in, cool. Nice. Really catchy, really great song, real fun, and definitely more of that old school rock and roll vibe. And obviously they're wearing the right attire for it, right? They got the leather jackets, they got the leather gloves, we got the glasses, we got the old school mic, definitely giving off the vibe of the old school rock and roll sound. And it's fun to listen to. I could tell that this song was intended to be in that genre, and have that overall feel all throughout the song, and it definitely did a good job of doing that. And it just feels fun to listen to. Funny. I think there was a part in the song where she was singing that I started this band in the garage where our only fans were our own applause. I think that's what she said, and that reminded me of an early band that I had growing up. Started in a garage, and it was so hot in that garage. We would keep the garage door down because we didn't want people to really hear us. And so it got so hot in there. And we saw that there was a yard sale going on a couple houses down. And so we ran over there and we bought a fan for whatever, $5 or whatever it was. And for the longest time, we said that was our number one fan. That was our number one fan. So I definitely can relate to the whole starting the band in the garage thing. And now I have a studio, so now it's in an actual room, and we can record and do all that stuff now. But hey, there's something special about starting a rock and roll band in the garage, right? You learn things, and it's a different vibe and a different feel. And yeah, I enjoyed the song. Really fun, really great. And definitely a good message too. I feel like there's so many people that feel like they're that rebel. I feel like that in church, in a room full of people that wear pink and blue, and nothing against the pink guitar, but you know what I mean. Pink dress shirts and blue dress shirts and nice bright flannels and everything. When I come in with my black classic Disaster t-shirt or black jeans and everything, you feel a little bit like a rebel. You feel a little bit outcasty. But she's right. You got to beat to the sound of your own drum and do your own thing. Be that rebel and prove that, hey, this isn't just something for all of the people of the world to enjoy, right? Like rock and roll is for the people of God too, and rock and metal and all of the different genres are all for God's people to enjoy too. It's a language. I always say this, that music is a language. All the different genres are just different languages that we can use to worship, that we can use to express our feelings and our thoughts, that we can use to connect with people. And so whether it's metal, whether it's rock and roll, whatever it is, we can speak that language and connect with more people. So really, really great song, you guys. And Crimson CRUX, go check them out and give them a follow. All right, let me double check something real quick. I think that might be, how many have we done right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, we did 7 songs. That's so cool. Should we round it out with an 8? We can round it out with an 8. Zana came out with her Pile of Pills song, but I think she's going to do a music video for it, so I might hold off on that one. So let's do this. Let's look at Hope Through Grace. Yeah, let's do that one. Round it out with 8 here. I am not familiar with Hope Through Grace at all. I think I got it as a recommendation from some people in the comment section, so awesome. And then Miggy Sanchez is guest vocaling, and I believe that's the singer from Relent. So, so yeah, I'm excited. Are there any other names here that I'm familiar with? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, so get a subscribe from me. Last one of today's batch. Let's check it out. Here is Hope Through Grace and their song John 20 featuring Miggy Sanchez. Ooh. Song starts off like that, you know it's going to get fun. Nice raw feel. Got to change. Nice energy here.
Graves now paint away. Death has lost its home today. No more running from demise and the decay. What? And I will wait forever if that's what you demand. Every second without you feels like emptiness. And so I find myself waiting on my knees again. It's the one place I know you'll always come to land.
Nice, nice. Oh no, what's happening? Nice. Kung Fu Panda. Oh, that's not yet. We got to wait for that one. We're waiting for that one, guys. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so Hope Through Grace sounded great. And I think that you guys thrive in that, like, all guitars in kind of hardcore vibe. It definitely felt like those moments shine the best in the song, where it was like super hardcore, um, all the guitars in heavy. Like, that was awesome. Miggy did a great job with his feature. But yeah, I feel like the most fun I was having was like when everything was moving, and all the guitars were in and you were screaming in there. It sounded really cool. It sounded really great. So you got the visual here of this, either Satan or demon that's kind of hanging out around you guys, and then as you're screaming these lyrics, it seems like it's getting discouraged or walking away. Like, I can't influence you guys, right? Like, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here from the imagery. A little hard to understand the lyrics, so we will dive into that real quick. Why are you weeping? Whom are you seeking? Don't cling to me, because I have not yet ascended to my Father till judgment day. Empty graves now paint away. Death has lost its home today. No more running from demise and the decay. And I will wait forever if that's what you demand. Every second without you feels like damning ends. And so I find myself waiting on my knees again. It's the place I know you'll always come to mend. Why are you weeping? Whom are you seeking? Don't cling to me, because I have not ascended to my Father till judgment day. Crown of thrones, broken body, can't leave him hanging there. Take him down, seal the tomb where he's laid to rest. Tears roll down, the tomb was bare, the stone was rolled away. Cry no more, the king is here. Now wait till judgment day. Same thing there. Blessed are those who have not seen yet have believed. The king is here. Yeah. So it feels like, let me see. Maybe this is kind of like don't feel discouraged, because I'm thinking about how maybe this is John 20. So I'm actually my phone is recording, so I can't look it up I guess I could look it up online, but I'm assuming that John 20 is right before Jesus goes to the cross, and maybe this is like, don't get discouraged by the death of Christ, right? Or the persecution, or when bad things happen. Don't be discouraged by that, because God has a bigger plan. And obviously when it comes to him dying on the cross, he was going to be raised up and ascend to the Father. And then there's judgment day. And so, like, this is kind of like, you may be in a situation where it feels like Satan has won, or it feels like the demonic influence has won over your life or over your situations and everything, and you feel attacked. But don't be discouraged, because Christ has had victory, and that is who you should be clinging to, right? You don't cling to the fear and the despair that's happening. You cling to the promise of that victory, and to the promise that Christ has had that victory, and that he allows you to share in that victory with him, through becoming a child of God. Sorry, I'll let that ad play through. It's skipping over. What happened? There it is. So I think, because you see this destruction, right, from the building, you see the demon there, you see that it's real dark, and there's this agony that's happening from the singer and the demon. So it's like, when you feel like you're in despair, don't forget that even if it feels like Satan is winning, the enemy is winning, they're in despair too, right? Because Christ already has the victory, and that's what we cling to. We don't cling to the despair and the fear that we're going through here on this earth. We don't cling to the things here on this earth. We cling to the truth, and we cling to the promise that God has given us, and we remember that he has that victory, and that's what we can trust. That's what we can lean on. And we don't have to be afraid of the enemy. We don't have to be afraid of the enemy's influences. We have to be afraid of any of that kind of stuff, because Christ is king, and he is ascended, and he's overcome death. He's overcome the grave. And that's the kind of story that I feel like I see and hear from the lyrics towards the end there. Tears roll down, the tomb was bare, stone rolled away, cry no more, the king is here, right? So like, it's like, that means everything, right? Like, that means that he has the power over anything. He has overcome the world, right? So he has the power over anything that you could be going through. And that's what we cling to. So blessed are those who have not seen yet have believed, right? So we may not have seen that happen. We may not have seen Christ overcome all of that, but we can believe it and know that we have that victory with us despite whatever we're going through. That's kind of the gist that I feel from this song and that message. But again, great feeling, great song, great sound. Really think you guys thrived when everybody was all in. And yeah, definitely excited to hear more from you guys. Okay. All right. I think we've gotten through a lot of songs. I think we got through 8 songs. Is that what we did? Really, really cool. How long has this video been going on? We are at almost an hour and 30 minutes. Woo! Going back to the old days of hour and 30-minute videos, right? All right, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Went through a lot of different songs and a lot of different themes. So I don't think we have like a real unifying theme like we did in the last video. But I do hope you guys are doing okay. I know with all of the political stuff going on right now, we could really use some good Christian rock and metal to bring us all together. And I'm still going to cover the new Heal the Hurt album. We're going to be covering the Amber Lynn stuff. We're going to be covering Zana's new song. I have Bloodlines in the list. Yeah, more stuff that I'll be talking about in the next video. Hopefully I'll be able to get to that tomorrow. It's Friday night right now, so I'm hoping Saturday night I can get to some of that stuff. But yeah, guys, let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to see. And then don't forget that one mystery band, Shapeless Ape. So if you think you can figure it out, go figure it out. And come back to the comments and let me know what you think, and we'll talk about it. But yeah, guys, I think that's all I got for you right now. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and hanging out. And yeah, if you would like to support this channel, then you can do me a huge favor. If you haven't already done so, you can go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. You can hit the subscribe button, and you can hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new videos come on. And again, if you like rock stuff, if you like metal stuff, you know, if you like hip hop, if you like contemporary, I'm really trying to get to all of it. There's just been different times these last couple months where it's just been like I got to deal with, you know, my family or work or the baby, you know, and it just kind of keeps me from sitting down here and spending an hour and a half doing these videos. But I'm trying to get through it. I want to get through it. So if you're interested in any of those genres, I'm either going to be reacting to it or creating music that's in line with that stuff. So subscribe and you can check that out. Again, comment below. And you know, I say this every couple of videos, but let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. How has this week been for you? I love conversation, obviously talking a lot for an hour and a half. So let me know how you're doing. I'd love to chat with you in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of these songs. Let me know what you thought of these bands. Be kind, you guys. Yeah, with all that, another big way that you can support this channel is by supporting my band. Like I had said before, Classic Disaster. We are doing a show over in Hermosa Beach on September 22nd, Sunday night. We'll be opening, and you can get details for all of that at Classic Disaster /Linktree. And really excited about what's to come. We're starting to write new stuff, and you know, definitely a fun period of time when you get to write new songs and start to tackle certain themes, and we're excited to do that. So fun stuff coming from the band. And again, I'll close this out with a little outro promo of our song Open Your Eyes and our EP Too Blind to See. But thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for checking out these bands. Thank you so much for checking out my band. Again, you can follow us on Spotify or Instagram and all that stuff. Send us a message. Come say hi. CDs available on bandcamp.com and Kunaki, and you can go to the link tree for all that stuff. But yeah, guys, till next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a beautiful rest of your day.